Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents from around the world, wherever you are. Welcome to another League of Tilt. Today, we are back with more Maokai in the jungle. Picking Maokai into what is a fairly squishy team. They only have Zac as their source of engage. Zac's clear is not great. Maokai's clear is actually better than Zac's, but primarily they're all rather mobile. And as a result, I wanted to make sure I could get something that could lock the enemy down. So here we go, coming in with the Maokai. Maokai's W point and click, very, very strong against champions that try to jump in, dive in, run around, like Kennen, Misfortune, Zed. Like if Kennen tries to jump in and I W him and he's wasting his ulti, that hurts. Like, that is very painful for the Kennen. So this should be a decent enough pick against what we are facing. Zed now knows that Teemo is over there, but as long as Teemo doesn't move, he'll have to. All right. Basics: your passive, sap magic. When you auto attack, if you're below 95% HP, you will heal based on your percentage max HP. 30-second cooldown, so it's like, what? I only heal once every 30 seconds. But every time you use an ability, for example, I'm about to use my E here, you reduce the cooldown. But it's not only on ability usage, you also reduce the cooldown on ability that strikes you from your enemies. It's not just abilities you use. Your E is you throw this little bush baby. It deals max HP damage, but it deals double damage and sticks around for double the amount of time if you throw it into a brush. That's why they get bigger when they're thrown into brush. They do slow, and they explode in multiple steps, and the slow lasts much longer if you throw them in brush. If you don't throw them in brush, then they take significantly longer. All right, actually, I'll stick around for a little bit before they walk back. I actually wanted to walk around, but my Q wasn't coming up yet, and it's faster. All right. So your Q is Bramble Smash. You send out a shockwave around you, deals magic damage, scales a little bit with AP, but not really. It's mostly just you use it for the base damage and to clear your jungle and for the CC. So you knock people back like so. The damage only goes in the direction of your shockwave, like so. But the knockback occurs just about everywhere pretty evenly. So as you can see, Maokai does not have the fastest clear among tanks in the game, but he does have a decent clear. Like, I'm healthy, I haven't used my pots yet, and it's not like painfully slow. So you see this one lasted for much less time, didn't last long at all. A reason that you can get away with this, oh, he still might mean. I was about to say, one of the reasons you can get away with clearing like this is you get to do Brew and Grom together, but unfortunately I won't be able to show you guys that one just now because this Zac was a mean man who stole my blubber buff. That's just not very nice of him. Kennen is hyper pushed in, so unless he has this warded, and maybe even then, we should be able to get it in. Zac's not here for this crab, but as much as I would like to go for this, alright, excellent, not warded. See, this is what I want to talk about with the point and click CC. See, alright, knock the Kennen back, and then root him, and then make sure he can't walk away. Alright, the flash should be enough. My baby couldn't quite catch up to him. He was just a little too fast. So I'll throw a baby in this brush just to make sure no one's creeping up. Maokai has excellent vision control just on the basis of his kit because you can just throw your E in bushes and the duration that it sticks around actually does scale with your max HP. So the more health you buy, the longer your babies will stick around. I want to flash on this, but I think Zed will just W away if I do. Yeah, he just walked over there and he's fast. I think this is a bad idea to keep chasing him, but I'll still try. This is, I think, not going to work out because we had a Jhin who DC'd, but we'll see. We'll turn this into an invade. Why not? So I was obviously chasing the Zed there, but it's completely fine that we didn't get him. We still... Okay, found the Zac. Hello. Oh, he's super low actually, what? If he went for a Gromp... Alright, got his flash, traded my flash for his flash, no point chasing any further. He's Zac, he'll have his passive up. But that is very powerful because that's a camp that we managed to steal from him. So Zyra's trying to walk, yeah, she'll root it, she'll be forced to burn flash here. But it looks like maybe she doesn't have flash? If that's the case, we're going to, what? Oh, I think that hits. Alright, excellent. So make sure there's no point in her flashing. There we go. Okay, so I was hoping we'd be able to get the Zyra there, but it's completely okay that we didn't. Oh! Zyra came back, I don't really know why she would do that. I think if Zed catches up to me, I'm going to die here. But he doesn't have level 6, so maybe I will survive. Dead. Yeah, just dead. Jhin needed to stick around with me and Fizz needed to roam. Like, Fizz is level 6. Maybe he wasn't level 6 when the fight started, but this is like just so bad of him not to roam here. A roam here would have meant everything. It's alright though. We're definitely okay. I'm going to get boots and a cloth armor and a ward because Zed is so far the strongest. I think this game is going to be decided by whether or not I can shut down this 5 kill Zed. He's strong, but he's like their entire team. So there's definitely a world here in which they don't win, because if I can shut down the Zed or if I can stop him from assassinating targets, then... this is bad. Zyra's absorbing this. Yeah, this should be good because they didn't realize that Fizz would, like, I lasted until mid lane, so I'm just gonna... Oh, this is amazing for us. Thank God. Because this means... Well, I was hoping Xerath would do a little bit more, but this is amazing for us because this means we actually did manage to get the shutdown on the Zed and he doesn't get away unpunished, which is absolutely excellent. At this stage, they don't have horribly large amounts of CC, but Zac has a slow, Zyra has a root, MF has slows, Zed even has a slow. Okay, I think I will actually end up going Merc Treads, because stun, slow, then root and slow. But they also have knockups. Like, the reason I was considering not getting Merc Treads is because of how many knockups they have. It's an absurdly large number of knockups. Like with Zac, whose kit is built around knocking people up, and then Zyra with more knockups. I figured maybe Merc Treads wouldn't be as effective because, of course, they don't protect against knockups, but it works out. We are very under-leveled now, like we're super low on farm, and of course the reason for that is we've been fighting so much in this space that we just didn't have time to pick up our jungle, so we're very under-leveled, which is very unfortunate because as a jungler you're already just not doing very hot on levels, so just having even less is definitely rough. I will want to be pathing topside because Rift Herald is more valuable, significantly more valuable than first dragon of the game. Because no matter what dragon you get, it's not going to give you as much value as a bunch of immediate gold in the form of turret plating and pressure. Zed is farming up mid lane. He's not roaming yet, thankfully. The reason I say thankfully is because if he was roaming and he made his presence felt in every lane with his lead, then it would be a problem. I'm going to start up Dragon here because Fizz picked a bad fight, but man, I can tell just by looking at the minimap. Because Zac's not here and I can beat up Zac. And I was saying that I do in fact have a mid laner, and also I can protect this, right? I can protect I can protect these entrances thanks to my babies. That's one of the powers of Maokai. You get to just decide, hey, this objective, no one comes near. as a Maokai, you do get to say that. So that's one of the reasons I love playing this champion so much. He gives me so much objective control. Zed just used his W, so I think there is a chance I'll get to root him here. And then, yeah, okay. Root. Unfortunately, I'm short mana. Otherwise, his W came back up. I think if I had, like, Flash, I thought with Flash and Auto, I would be able to slow him and get him. So that's part of the reason I like to get Presence of Mind on Maokai. But this game, I thought like I'd be dealing with just so much damage from the enemy team that it wouldn't make sense for me to not have Triumph. Like Triumph, for example, has already let me win multiple fights that I've been a part of this game. Zac failed a dive bot side / a gank, which is excellent. Because that just puts him further behind. It means he's not going to be as much of a factor. Most of his assists are not from ganks or being proactive on the map, but are just from sort of him running around. Kennen should back off here. I think he will have backed. If he hasn't, he's going to die. Oh, he hasn't backed, he's dead. Because he'll walk into bush, and then baby will slow him, and then he'll go from there into another baby slow. Zed's coming. Zed's coming. Excellent, 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 excellent. Well, rather it would have been if I had a Fizz, but clearly I don't. Not excellent. That was terrible. So what Sunfire just means I have, I suppose, at least I have my Aegis. Thank the Lord for small mercies. Teemo needed to walk in there and just blind the Zed and focus all the damage on the Zed. I don't think we're on the same page there. Like Kennen ultis, but Teemo just gets stuck in the Kennen ulti. He needed to like not be there. He needed to make sure that he wasn't just going to die to the Kennen ulti, and then because we know the Zed will go for him, the moment I see the Zed, I can lock him down with my W, and that would have given Teemo enough time to blind and start dealing damage to the Zed. So that's just unfortunate. Zyra. I'm going to Red Smite the Zed here, because that actually deals... Alright, Jhin got him. Red Smiting reduces the amount of damage that you take, and it's like, I know I died there, but it's like, I'm not the primary carry of my team. My dying is not nearly as bad as their one fed person dying over and over again. Like if I can just keep killing Zed over and over and over again, and I can just make him a non-entity this game, then that should allow us to crawl back into the game, because our Jhin now has 3 kills. Our Xerath is a Xerath, so he does automatic damage, but he also has 2 kills already. Our Teemo is not doing so well, neither is our Fizz, but Teemo Shrooms are just annoying at every stage of the game. It looks like he's going for more of an on-hit build though, which is unfortunate, because he's fallen behind. And on the on-hit build, you really need your items in order to keep doing damage. Their Kennen is obviously going to be a problem no matter what, because he's a Kennen and his teamfight ulti is very, very, very powerful. Same for the Zyra. But it's like, I feel like we trade that, right? We trade the utility of champ. Mate. I should have seen that coming. I should have realized that that's what they were going to do, that they were going to all go bot lane, but it's okay. I think we're going to kill everybody here. Alright, there we go. Alright, insect her back, and then kill her. There we go. Okay, so that actually ended up working out much better for us than I thought it would, because I thought we were just going to get massacred, but the fact that Fizz was here, and that Zed managed to get caught, does make it a much better trade for us, because now that we've managed to trade this, we've got so many kills, and we ended up coming up ahead, and we get there. We break an outer tier turret, which is just fantastic. It's unfortunate that that didn't happen just a midge sooner, because I would have loved to get turret plating gold off of that, but it's still fine. Like, we would have gotten 3 turret plate golds. Actually, that's not negligible, but it's not nothing for sure. Well, I don't know what it's doing. Why are you there? It's painful. If Zed ults me, I can just Q him back. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, for sure. Because Misfortune came, Zed was on me, and even though I red smited him, actually it might have been better to red smite the Raptors there, but even though I managed to red smite him, it wasn't enough damage reduction to get through that. That's like, what are you going to do? I think this game is just lost. I don't like to give up before the game's end, but it's like I'm supposed to be the tank and I'm the only strong person on our team outside of the Jhin. But Jhin is just completely and utterly nullified. And I mean like demolished levels of nullified by the Zed. So that's unfortunate because he can't really ever walk up and do anything for fear of Kennen. So he has to stay behind me, but he's not really a hyper carry who can just melt the entire backline. But he's been playing very well so far. He hasn't died yet, so we'll see. Maybe Jhin and I can pull it back, but I think I need to realize that my team will not be there for objectives and that I can't actually fight for objectives. I didn't initially plan to take anything from the Teemo there, but then I am a wee bit tilted by his play because this is after all League of Tilt. But no, jokes aside, I didn't steal his stuff because I was tilted. I took his stuff because I think I can do more with the gold right now than he can. He's playing on-hit Teemo. He's going to need like a bajillion more gold before it makes a meaningful difference. Outside of that, it's just, it really does not matter all of that much how much gold he gets, but I can, if I can continue getting ahead and make sure that I don't ever die, be it to Zed or anyone else, if I can just guarantee that I do not die, that will definitely be enough for us to win a bunch. Objective bounties have come up, the game has recognized that they're far ahead, even though actually like we're only behind in terms of how far ahead the Zed is. Alright, push him back. Zach should be dead here. Oh, crap. Okay, just gonna root him, make sure. Excellent. So that objective, I don't know if I needed to ulti there, but that ulti did ensure that if Kennen was here in the brush, he could not walk in through my ulti. Like a lot of the time, you don't really need to land Maokai ulti in order to do things. You use it to either shepherd enemies towards where you want them to go or zone people away from where you don't want them to go. And that's completely fine as well. Maokai has probably the best zone control in the game, if not the best zone control in the game. So I definitely take advantage of that to take a bunch of objectives. Here, if Kennen's here, we can just kill him, and if Kennen is not here, then I can just not do anything because their bot lane is here and Zed's roaming up. Again, I can just keep making sure that we're almost never going to get caught out. Because imagine how tilting this must be for the Zed. Never mind, it's not tilting it for him at all, because Kennen showed up. I'm just gonna keep walking. If Kennen wants to ulti me, like as I was saying, if Kennen just wants to ulti me, he's welcome to, but that wouldn't go well for him. Come on. All right, excellent. Zed tried to go in for one of the squishies because he realized that ulting me wouldn't do anything given how much armor I have right now, and they 100% overchased. They got super greedy. What? Okay, Zach, friend. There is a world actually in which I catch up to this person. Then again, there are many worlds in which I do not catch up to a Kennen. Lightning Rush E. That's fine. The kills are not as relevant as the fact that we're going to get a bunch of turrets now. We have another dragon coming up, which is nice. Deciding to go for Fimbulwinter this game. I don't always decide to go for Fimbulwinter, but this game will, I think, be decided less by poke and more by just burst damage, because burst damage is very much a thing when you have that fed a Zed and also Kennen. So given that this game is going to be all about burst damage and no, Kennen cannot kill me. I have way too much MR, but I can definitely kill Kennen. Alright, So going for the cannon there takes him out of the next fight because he ulted for me, which is excellent. This is not good. This is not good. I don't think we should do this. Then again... Ugh! I couldn't press my Q in time. If I had been able to press my Q in time, I would have gotten that. I think I baited them. I baited a lot of people at least to die, which is very unfortunate. I was thinking my WQ would have been enough to get rid of the Z, but I took damage from some ability. I think it was his E. No, it was his auto attack. He managed to get his auto across. Managed to get his auto across before I could Q him. All right. All right. Happens. Jin has caught out this misfortune here for sure.
An ally has been slain.
Just ping that once to let him know. They get dragon. That's what I'm saddest about. But given that this is really Cloud Dragon, I'm not too worried about what they are, about them getting one of these. It's a little bit of slow resist, which is like slightly annoying against my babies. And it's like out of combat move speed definitely would help people. I hate it when people do that, man. I absolutely hate it when people just steal a camp from the jungler. Because if you don't have a jungle item and you don't immediately need the gold for something, then you're getting less experience than the jungler would, because the jungle item makes it so that we get more EXP from jungle camps. So jungle EXP is hard enough as it is. Oh, Zed used a shadow here.
An enemy has been slain.
He's got him. I just needed to make sure that Zed didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't think he would have damage to kill Teemo, but it's like he almost had the damage to kill Teemo, which is honestly incredible. Alright, smite the cannon because it's really the cannon that's going to be dealing damage. Stop MF from being able to do anything here. Okay, I will absolutely murder people here. I have Sunfire Aegis. That's why I know I'm not going to be dying here, and I red smited the carries, so I knew for sure that the carries wouldn't have the damage necessary to kill me. Zac did a good amount of damage to me because Zac is primarily built around magic damage, and I have Mark Treads, and 126 is definitely enough to stave off damage from Zac, because Zac is not a primary carry, so his magic damage is going to be very limited. I think this game is going to be ultimately just decided by survivability. If I can just survive and not die despite people throwing the entire kitchen sink at me, I think that's really what's going to determine whether or not we win this game. Also, getting caught out is sad and terrible, and we definitely should not take chances with this level of fedness from the Zed. We should definitely not be like trying to just ambush people in a bush. That's terrible. Like, yes, picks are good, but you can't dumb picks. Oh my god, I can't get in there in time for this fight. But thankfully they were able to use all of their CC. All right, because I need the endless mana. Oh. Got him. And without him, Zac doesn't kill me, I don't think. I have to imagine Zac doesn't kill me, but wait, these people might. That's not fair. 2-on-1. Alright. Ugh, Kennen was here as well. These people, like, once I'm fighting for that amount of time, they definitely needed to be there. There's no reason for them to be where the fighting is not happening. Like, they're still not here. They're doing this thing, and these guys are still not here. What the hell, actually? Like, I killed the Zed, who is the problem, and they're still not there. Why are you guys giving up Baron? The luck of the draw, right? Some days you just don't get it done. Oh, excellent. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to get both kinds of resistance. Jin, again, is playing exceptionally well, and I do mean exceptionally well. He stopped the Baron, he played safe, he got the double kill, he didn't die. I think he... Dead. Jin's dead. Yeah. Can't let a Zed that fed touch you. You will die. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? I'm not going to go in for this fight on the cannon unless I see him use his E, which I did. So then I can just flash W him and he dies. That's very, very, very good for us because Zed's top side, and I know I'm getting pinged bot side, and I will be heading over bot side in order to take the dragon, but their bot lane is up. And like the reason I'm safe going bot side is because their primary damage source, namely the Zed, not only was he topside, but he did just die, which is exceptional. But I don't really have the courage to start this. I think, to be completely honest with you, I can still maybe just like kill everybody here, which is incredible. I do really love playing a hyper tank with a good amount of CC. Okay, killed some people. Cannon TP'd away. Okay, okay, okay. If Cannon tries to come in, or he ults for just one person, all right, excellent, excellent. Less excellent. I was hoping Jin wouldn't die, but he got caught by the tip of the Cannon ulti. And our Teemo's not here. Okay, I'm going to do this dragon. The reason I'm going to do this dragon is if I start it, I was gonna say, it pulls everybody towards me, but it's unfortunate. Maybe I should have backed to a little bit sooner. Like Zyra and MF definitely would have realized what was happening and they would have definitely tried to come. So I think I needed to respect that they would come just a little bit earlier and back away. Because I think if I walk away 5 seconds sooner, I can survive that. And if I survive that, then of course it's a whole other game. It's very different. Misfortune is dealing a good amount of true damage to me. But it's mostly like if she were able to auto attack, she'd be able to get it because of the Kraken Slayer. But mostly it's really just the Zed, man. It really is just the Zed. All this true damage. What from? Death Mark. This is physical damage. Basic attacks, Shadow Slash, items, Contempt for the Weak, runes, Razor Shuriken. So there's all that. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to get a Gargoyle Stoneplate here because it's just one of the tankiest items in the game. I honestly don't even mind giving them Cloud Soul because it's just like, it doesn't do much. It's just some amount of movements. Jhin can't be doing that, mate. Also, like, this is what happens when you don't pick fights near your fed tank and instead you, yeah, this is terrible. This is garbage and I'm just sad that I decided to fight here. Alright, I can't get away here. I'm dead. Bad decisions. When your team ints like that, you can't do that. But there's still a chance we might win. Don't go in without me. You can't win fights if I'm not there. Yeah, my bad. It's like he missed ulti and then he kept going in. So it's like, yeah, I'll just, yeah, my bad. Teemo is also never with us. And it's like, now they're definitely going to take Baron. Zereth is dealing good damage. Cannon? Oh! He didn't need to do that. He could have just let Jhin have the kill. They don't get Baron, and that's really the most important thing about it. Like, obviously, I've made a bunch of bad decisions this game. Like, there is no universe in which you have 9 deaths if you don't make bad decisions. People who don't make bad decisions never have 9 deaths. So saying earlier though, the reason I am going for Stoneplate is because it's not just physical damage that I need to mitigate. We are past the stage of the game where Zed is the only or even the biggest problem on their team. Like for me, I think I will actually take most damage now from this Zyra because of her Liandry's. Zed cannot solo me, he cannot one-shot me. I have like we saw that last fight where he ulted me. I died because the Zyra and the MF were backing him up. So the Stoneplate gives me, it's sort of like the best item I can think of for survivability. We are kind of getting crushed in base, but we left 2 people behind. I thought that would perhaps be enough, and it is. But it's only enough to get a 1-for-1 trade. Alright, they get a free reset, which is fine. See, Zyra's poking away at me. I need to either get a Spirit Visage or a Force of Nature. Alright. I thought, to be honest, that we would be... I think I killed somebody. Alright. Zach cannot win this. I still think I got it, because Sap Magic. And Fimbulwinter is absolutely one hell of a drug. Just killing his entire team here, but I'm worried about the Zed, to be honest. Whew, what a fight. All I did that fight was just target selection, right? It's just about making sure I'm hitting the right target, and once I know that they're low enough to die to my burn, immediately switch target with my W. Fimbulwinter has just done so much work this game, already blocking 3,000 damage off of the shields. Again, you're not going to do much better than that if it just comes to not being bursted down. I'm going to take this, and then as soon as I'm done taking this, I'm going to go away down bot side. And the reason I'm going to take this is because this is Baron control. I know I saw Zed there, but I couldn't engage him, not with his entire team coming back up. I think, given how weak we are and that we are missing an inhib, I have no choice but to give up this Cloud Dragon. They can't kill me here, definitely, like there's no way. There is absolutely no way, no way they can kill me here. So I'll just walk away with my Fimbulwinter shields. I have a Stoneblade waiting for me in base, plus 1k gold. Cannon is dealing large amounts of magic damage to me now. So I do need to really work very quickly on getting... Okay. I do need to work on getting magic resist, otherwise I will keep getting bursted down, which isn't good for anybody. Okay, he can steal it. Still enough. That's very unfortunate. I was hoping it wouldn't be enough to kill the Xerath there, because I managed to root the Zed so he couldn't land anything other than the slash he landed immediately on coming up. Oh, I need to ult this right here. Because if I ulti this, alright, there we go. Alright, got him. And then Zach is going to run into more babies. Also, Fimbulwinter does proc off of babies, so that's pretty good to know. Because it's whenever you slow, and whenever you slow... okay, Zed comes back up. Jhin got that person, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, she flashed. Okay, well, I have Aftershock. She can't kill me, but she's going to run into another baby here. Why do people do this, man? Why do they run back in? Why won't they just let you, when you're the tank, move forward and do the brunt of the fighting? Ah, that's unfortunate. It would appear we are full build. Don't know what to tell you. With my increased healing, I definitely don't think there's any way that I can be taken down as long as I pick smart fights and don't die. I've been fighting so much this game. My CS is garbage. Normally as a jungler you should have at least double the CS, or like if not double, like 1.75 at a minimum. Also, another reason to love Fimbulwinter and Maokai is that Maokai's biggest problem is just running out of mana in teamfights if you don't have presence of mind, and I will not be running out of mana anytime soon when I have a tier item, right? So that's just very good to keep in mind. Alright, there's Kennen. Yeah, they're definitely fishing for this Baron. Alright, I'm going to just block some people here. There we go. I'm going to get this cannon. Again, all I have to do is just frontline and not die, but I think it's too late, maybe? Then again, maybe not. Because I did manage to kill the Zed, and I don't think they actually have the damage to kill me anymore. Sorry, I meant as a cannon. Yeah, nobody has the damage to kill me. Wow! Alright, excellent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our team fighting is just better. 0 damage item and kills everyone. Maokai Beast, I'm trying, man, but you guys are making it like... Y'all are making me sweat for it. Also, what do you mean 0 damage items? Did you not see my Sunfire Aegis? Also, like, jokes aside, Maokai does a lot of damage because his Bramble Smash does a shockingly large amount of damage when you just keep throwing it out over and over and over again. It's like 250 damage on such a low cooldown. It's really more about cooldowns than it and base numbers and burns than it is about anything else. We can... I will not be going for this tower dive because that is stupid. We're just going to... I'm going to preserve my flash, make sure I can get away, keep people away from key carries and so on and so forth. We're going to stick around topside. Again, I don't want to fight here. I just want to give Baron buff so that their lives are harder when killing the minions. Like, look how hard I'm making them sweat just to kill cannon minions. Because, of course, if you didn't know, Baron minions take significantly less damage. Damage reduction is very much a thing. Didn't hit that. Alright. They can't really join this fight, so... Ooh! If we can get this pick, actually... Yeah, that's amazing. And I managed to make sure that Kennen wastes ulti. Alright, I'm going to flash on the Kennen. Because I needed to not kill him. Ooh, if we can get this Misfortune. Excellent. Perfect. Alright. Fizz was out of mana that entire fight, unfortunately, so he couldn't join. But now we still have Baron buff for a good amount, so I can use this Baron buff to keep pushing. And I think I will be wanting to get, I don't even know, like, what do you get this stage of the game when I have so much HP and I already feel fairly unkillable. And my cooldowns are relatively low. I think I will be getting a Demonic Embrace. I just want to make sure that I do more damage to people. Yeah, I think I will get a Demonic Embrace. Because I need to be dealing more damage to win team fights, and I think, okay, I will be doing this. Ugh, I can't be doing it. Man! See, if I can just distract them long enough, that's my strategy. Just distract them and hope that that's good enough. Oh, we didn't get caught in the choke point. That is fantastic for us. Ooh. I think there's a world in which we just win this game now. Insane. Problem is, I'm not going to get any stronger because I'm full build. The thing is, like, most of them were so bad that I don't think they're going to get any stronger either. And Kennen's going to get an inhibitor here, which is definitely unfortunate, but I think I can get back in time to stop him from taking both inhibitors. So, also, oh, Fizz got him! Nice! So definitely doesn't take both inhibitors there. Okay, I'm going to sell these guys here and go for a Demonic Embrace and then an Elixir of Iron. I could get something other than a Demonic Embrace, but I don't think, like, I think damage is, as you can see, like, I'm as survivable as I'm ever going to get. We need to fight together, please. Oh, I need to walk, lol. if we don't get caught, we don't die. I can carry everything. He's with me. Team will so often not do what they need to do, even when it's painfully clear, like, what our win conditions are. Our win conditions are, use Elder. I'm going to preemptively ult here, because I'm just going to sit here, because it's too far for me to go right there. I got him. God damn it, man! Fine. I'll do it myself. Sorry, I'm tilted. That was an incorrect play. It's not that I'm tilted. It's more like that was a tilt play. Because I was just so fed up of them getting caught and just not being able to do anything. But what makes you fed up or doesn't make you fed up is not relevant. It's not relevant to the discussion of whether or not it's the correct play. I definitely shouldn't have gone in like that. They're so scared of me, they all stayed back. It should have stayed that way. I should have come back to help my teammates and then slowly walk forward with Elder. Patience wins games. If Kennen ults and kills us here, then we don't. That's so sad. I'm going to sell this Demonic Embrace, get another item, or another massive MR item that'll make me more unkillable. It was doing enough damage before, because I've just decided I'm not going to go in to deal any damage, but I'm just going to stick around with my team to help them win fights. I'm going to make sure that I am actually unkillable. You might have noticed I'm not farming my jungle anymore. The reason for that, I still have a 300 gold bounty. The reason I'm not going into farming my jungle anymore is because I really don't need the gold. Right. They do deal damage, so I have to be respectful now. I can't just like Rambo in like I was before. Fuck's sake. Zareth has to play much more safely than that. We don't have Jhin here, so we don't win. I wasn't even like trying to do anything except poke. Like, I don't think anything other than poking does anything. It's not winnable now. Their Zed's not dead. So if their Zed decides to join the fight, that might be a problem. Alright, managed to knock him up immediately as he came out of his ulti. Got Zyra over there again. It's just so many back and forth fights, but the unfortunate thing is we don't have push in any lane. So because we don't really have push, like whenever we win fights like this, we just have to go back into defense, allowing them to regroup and defend because nobody's pushing out lanes like they should be. So I'm going to just make sure from now on that everything is as pushed out as it should be. They can't really do Baron, it's just Zyra and Zac. It would take them forever to do Baron, and they know that they wouldn't have that long because their team members are still dead. So I'm just going to push this in beyond the river and just take back vision control around Baron, because vision actually does win games, especially when you're up against a fed Zed and the game is going to be played about objectives. Vision definitely wins games. So I'm going to head over to Elder Dragon because this is a very, very, very powerful objective, and they will need to respect that if we get whichever team gets Elder is now going to win the game. So I'm going to stick around here. I'm going to baby up every bush on the planet. Just make sure that nobody can walk in without taking a boatload of damage. Kennen killed Fizz by himself on the side there, so that's definitely his bad. But at the same time, I think we still maintain a massive amount of control here. Fizz wasn't really doing anything. So as long as I just keep warding these bushes, like Teemo has amazing objective control with Maokai. No, stay, please. Oh God. Okay, they all backed. My friends, you cannot all be going back. Some backing is fine, not all backing. All right. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. He's going to run into traps, he's going to be slowed, he's going to take damage. Okay, excellent. Wait, are we even going to make it back? So ends this game. Unless it... So ends this game. I got distracted for just a wee second, and there was just not enough people to back me up. And we almost got backdoored, and then it's like here, we were just so uncoordinated. This is what happens when you don't maintain proper wave control. Like, this entire game, I know I've been doing a lot of work, but I also haven't been doing as much work as I should have been. As in, I haven't been into side lanes enough, I haven't pushed out the lanes enough. I've just been trying to stop my teammates from dying, I've just been trying to get us to not take fights. Don't fight, guys. They still have Elder. And then we still are at threat of getting backdoored. Should have taken Baron. People really don't like taking objectives in this elo. Like, seriously, what the heck? It's lucky that the Zac is bad and that he hasn't been able to do terribly much with his massive lead. Well, not his massive lead, but it's like with his thick booty. And the fact that he's nearly full build. He hasn't been nearly as disruptive or powerful as I have been in these fights. But you can definitely feel the scaling kicking in on the side of the enemy team as well. Like, you can tell that it's not just me being the unkillable demon raid boss anymore, that given enough time, they will actually kill me. And I need to make sure, by the way, that I use my stone plate shield judiciously, and that also I keep taking the stuff, the crabs. Super, 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 uber duper important. If Zed goes in here, hopefully he will die, because Fizz has Zhonya's. Amazing. I'm going to, again, do my chores. I don't think they're going to all die there, because the big assassin threat is gone, and they will see Kennen coming. And so I'm just going to make sure that we don't get pressured off of Baron. It's like, this is the risk I run. Yeah. Because there's always the chance that Zac's going to go in and kill people if they're not careful. But if we don't push this in, we're stuck back in a situation where we have pressure in every lane. What are you going to do? They're just going to walk in a billion strong. Alright, so be it, you know. If this is what fortune has in store, this is what fortune has in store. Tried very hard, but that moment, and you can see Maokai's not the fastest pusher, so it's like I couldn't have done more towards the pushing lanes thing, even if I had wanted to. So, you know, so be it. These things happen, and taking the bad losses, or it's like just trying your best when it's not good enough, it's taking those losses and moving on. You do what you have to. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? So honor the Jhin for trying very, very hard. He and I almost carried. I think my positioning needed to be just a little bit better, and my lane push control needed to just be a little bit more powerful, and that would have been enough to help us win the game. But there you have it, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't, and that's fine. As long as you know that you're doing your job for honors. Okay, that makes for a good YouTube clickbait title, I suppose. That's what it is. The damage disparity. No one else on my team was doing anything comparatively. Almost did as much damage as that. Fizz needed to pick fights more judiciously. He was just sort of walking around trying to be a cute little cheesy trickster, but you don't win games by being a cute little cheesy trickster. Maybe if I had tried to be more supportive of his cute little cheesy trickster gameplay style, maybe we would have gotten somewhere, but I don't know. I think just a few more things needed to line up for us to go well. But yeah, no, all my runes put in a large amount of work. Fimbulwinter blocked nearly 7,000 damage by the time that game ended. It's a very good purchase. Itemization was good, runes were good, fighting style was good, everything was fine. It's just a little bit better macro. All right, that'll be that. Until next time, peace.